Your request seems to blend the ideas of Jesus, God, and the concept of prayer. Below is a thoughtful 1,000-word essay exploring how Jesus, as part of the Christian understanding of God, intercedes for and prays on behalf of humanity. Let me know if you'd like any specific adjustments or a focus on a particular theme. Jesus and the role of prayer in God's plan for humanity. Prayer has always held a central place in the Christian faith, acting as a bridge between humanity and the divine. For Christians, Jesus Christ is both the Son of God and the ultimate mediator between God and humanity. His life, ministry, and teachings reveal the power and purpose of prayer as a profound tool for spiritual connection, transformation, and intercession. This essay delves into how Jesus, as God incarnate, prays for his people and the theological significance of this divine advocacy. The nature of Jesus as God and intercessor. In Christian theology, Jesus is considered fully God and fully human, a mystery known as the hypostatic union. This dual nature allows him to stand uniquely as a mediator. According to the Bible, Jesus continuously intercedes for humanity at the right hand of the Father. Therefore, he is able to save completely those who come to God through him, because he always lives to intercede for them. Hebrews 7 verse 25, NIV. This intercession is not just an act of prayer. It is a reflection of Jesus' eternal role as the high priest. In the Old Testament, the high priest would pray for the people of Israel and offer sacrifices for their sins. Jesus, through his life, death, and resurrection, fulfills and transcends this role, offering himself as the ultimate sacrifice and continuously advocating for humanity before God. Jesus' prayer life on earth. Throughout his earthly ministry, Jesus exemplified the importance of prayer. The Gospels portray him frequently retreating to solitary places to commune with the Father. These moments reveal his reliance on prayer to sustain his mission and align himself with God's will. 1. Praying in solitude. Jesus often withdrew from crowds to pray, as seen in Luke 5 verse 16. But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. These instances underscore the importance of personal communion with God, even for the Son of God. 2. Interceding for others. Jesus prayed not only for himself but also for his disciples and all believers. In John 17, often referred to as the high priestly prayer, he prays for his followers' protection, unity, and sanctification. His prayer reflects a deep concern for the spiritual well-being of humanity. I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message, that all of them may be one. John 17 verses 20-21. 3. Prayer in critical moments. In moments of great significance, Jesus turned to prayer. Before selecting his disciples, he spent the night in prayer. Luke 6 verse 12. In the Garden of Gethsemane, facing the agony of the cross, he prayed earnestly, surrendering to God's will. Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done. Luke 22 verse 42. Through these examples, Jesus demonstrates that prayer is not merely a ritual but a lifeline to God, sustaining and guiding believers through all circumstances. The Lord's Prayer, a model for humanity. One of Jesus' most enduring teachings on prayer is the Lord's Prayer, found in Matthew 6 verses 9-13 and Luke 11 verses 2-4. This prayer, beginning with Our Father, encapsulates the essence of Christian prayer. It acknowledges God's holiness, seeks his will, asks for provision, requests forgiveness, and petitions for deliverance from evil. The Lord's Prayer is significant because it invites believers into a familial relationship with God, addressing him as Father. This intimacy reflects Jesus' mission to reconcile humanity with God, transforming prayer from a formal ritual into a personal conversation with the Creator. Jesus praying for humanity today. The idea of Jesus praying for people extends beyond his earthly life. According to Christian belief, Jesus continues to intercede for believers as part of his heavenly ministry. Paul writes in Romans 8 verse 34, "Who then is the one who condemns? No one. Christ Jesus, who died, more than that, who was raised to life, is at the right hand of God and is also interceding for us." This intercession is a profound source of comfort for Christians, assuring them that they are never alone. Jesus' prayers are seen as perfect and effective, arising from his complete understanding of humanity's struggles and his unending love for his people. The power of Jesus' prayers. Jesus' prayers hold unique power because they are rooted in his divine authority and deep compassion. When Jesus prayed for the sick, they were healed. When he prayed for forgiveness, sins were forgiven. His prayers were always aligned with God's will, revealing the close relationship between the Father and the Son. For example, in John 11 verses 41 to 42, before raising Lazarus from the dead, Jesus prayed, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me." This prayer demonstrates that Jesus' intercession serves not only to accomplish miraculous acts, but also to deepen faith and bring people closer to God. Jesus' call for believers to pray. While Jesus intercedes for humanity, he also calls his followers to engage in prayer. He encourages persistent prayer, as illustrated in the parable of the persistent widow, Luke 18 verses 1 to 8. He teaches that prayer should be heartfelt and sincere, not performed for public approval, Matthew 6 verses 5 to 8. By inviting believers to pray, Jesus emphasizes that prayer is a shared responsibility. While he intercedes on behalf of humanity, individuals are called to align their hearts with God's will, seek his guidance, and advocate for others. Prayer is a path to transformation. Through prayer, Jesus offers humanity a way to experience transformation. In prayer, believers find strength, peace, and direction. They are reminded of God's sovereignty and love, enabling them to face life's challenges with faith and courage. The transformative power of prayer is evident in Jesus' own life and ministry. His prayers reveal a God who is deeply invested in the well-being of humanity, offering not only eternal salvation but also daily guidance and support. Conclusion. Jesus' role as both God and intercessor underscores the profound importance of prayer in the Christian faith. Through his prayers, he demonstrates God's love, compassion, and desire for an intimate relationship with humanity. His ongoing intercession assures believers that they are never abandoned, even in their darkest moments. For Christians, Jesus' example calls them to a life of prayer, rooted in trust, humility, and a desire to align with God's will. As they pray, they join in Jesus' mission, participating in God's redemptive work and experiencing the transformative power of divine connection. Prayer, as taught and modeled by Jesus, is not merely a duty but a gift, a means of drawing closer to God and embracing his plans for a world in need of hope and healing. Let me know if you need further refinement or if there's a particular aspect you'd like me to expand on.